Hello Go community, today I'm with Dooms.
Hello.
And Figment.
Hi.
And I'm gonna show you a game, we're gonna show you a game called Path of Exile. Now, apologies beforehand, there's like 6 hours left for the open beta, so we only have a few hours to test it out, and we're gonna show you around maybe 15-20 minutes of gameplay. And this game is basically, from the character select, is like a Diablo 2 spiritual successor. So let's have Figment show us the character classes very quickly.
Here you've got the Templar, which is basically, from the shape of things, basically a paladin. You've got the Shadow, which is a sort of roguelike assassin character, sneakster sort of thing. Marauder is your basic barbarian, although he does look like a freaking caveman to me.
Yeah.
Then you've got your Ranger, which is basically the Amazon, a ranged attacker, and whatnot. Now, the Duelist is interesting because I've not seen his type before.
I've seen him. It's Peter Pan in red.
Fair enough. I haven't tried him out yet, but he does seem interesting. And what really caught my eye from the intro, and check this out, is the Witch. The Exorcist.
Pretty much.
Right.
So we already have a character, and there's different leagues if you look at it. It's basically hardcore mode, but you don't lose your character if you lose hardcore mode. You just go to default mode. I think it's basically bragging rights on that one, and there's a bunch of events here. So let's look at the character we already have. It's Witch level 3. And let's try and play the game. So if you're wondering what this game is, it's a free-to-play game. It was created by a bunch of people from New Zealand, and they're really hardcore fans of the RPG genre, and they thought that, you know, there is a missing, you know, segment.
They're like, they don't see much of action RPGs these days. Like, why not create a new genre? Create a new game. The unique game that we haven't seen these many years now.
Yeah, since Diablo 2 we haven't seen a full-fledged one. We had Torchlight that tried it, but it kind of lost the dark theme.
It was like too cartoony.
Yeah, in a way.
And people weren't that happy with Diablo 3 because they say it's missing lots of things from Diablo 2. And so
Call of Duty in RPG form.
Yeah,
so
it kind of cut down on the kind of the customization and all, because I wanted to be more accessible. Now this game was in closed beta since August 2011. That's a long while, and it's been in open beta just for a bit in 2012, and there is no release date currently. So how are they running? If it's free to play, basically they're selling mini kind of items, objects, stuff in the game that are only cosmetic or very minor in effect, so that it doesn't break or unbalance the game. They call it ethical microtransactions. Basically they've sold $250,000 of these pre-purchases, and that's a really good achievement, and I'm glad to see the community support them. And the reason why they're supporting them so much is because they're asking the community for feedback on the game, and what to put, what not to put. And Figment is going to show you actually soon the skill tree, which is kind of
unique.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone who's familiar, hold on, let me just get rid of those little buggers. All right. For those who are familiar with Diablo's kill tree, this is not the same. In that way, I can safely say it's different. Now, where is this?
Passive, that one. Yep.
Passive, right? Yeah. You only have a passive uniqueness skill tree in the sense, but I mean, yeah, it looks pretty simple. Really complicated? No, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, those are all the characters, so in a sense, they're all tied together, and in a way, you can probably get all of those if you level up enough. But
it's so far away from your character.
It's better to just focus on your character.
Unless you want to make a custom build. So that's what the game is trying to do.
Fair enough. But
basically,
I mean,
you can make your own build.
Yes, but in that sense, those are the passive skills. Now, a while back, I was looking at customizing items and stuff, and I found this cute little, well, I was given this cute little gem by some blacksmith dude, and I put it in my wand, and what it did is give me the ability to cast those lightning bolt spells, right? So apparently you collect your spells through putting gems in your items. So it has a socketing system, it's just a different socketing system. But what's really cool is if you use it enough, you can level up, as you can see here.
You level up
your spell. So let's check out how you can level it up.
And while we check that,
apparently it's just leveled up.
Oh, it did. Okay. The level cap on this game, unlike Diablo 3, is at 100, and that's kind of, I think,
you can put it in and out.
Much wanted thing from the Diablo series, a higher level cap, and it already is gonna feature PvP, which is still missing in action for Diablo 3. And it's quite amazing to see like a studio, they're called, I believe, Triple G, they're called Grinding Gear Games. This is the first game for them, absolute first game, and it's amazing to see the stuff they've done.
For their first game.
Yeah, and if you look at the graphics, they're actually pretty amazing. And the game was not designed to run at full HD, it was actually designed to run at a much higher resolution. That's 2560 by 1600. And they're telling you that the environments are still gonna look amazing on such a high resolution. And that's quite impressive, I would say, technically speaking. So as you can see, the gameplay, lots of spells, lots of customization, lots of things. Now how can you... yeah, definitely. There's a lot of things going on. Now if you want to kind of get access to the beta, you gotta register. It's only this weekend, that's a stress test beta, so everybody's open to play. In 6 hours it's gonna close, so by the time we upload the video it's already gone. We're sorry we didn't tell you guys beforehand, but you can still register on the site to get a chance to get in the beta. Hopefully we all get in the beta. I think that was a special monster, right?
Yeah, just...
It had extra fire damage, it had extra HP. As you can see, underneath the name they tell you...
Put the attributes, yeah.
They put the attributes and what they have extra.
And as you
I
can
just
see,
got a load of magic items.
Exactly. You see the golden, the blue magic. It's basically Diablo 2's spiritual successor.
Plus, you've got the whole required intelligence thing, which is basically Diablo 2. Unlike Diablo 3, which was everyone can wear the same items provided they're the same level.
Yeah.
You know, so it did
with a few variances, like in Barbarian can carry this specific type of item.
Yeah, but I mean that's, like I said, this, while Diablo 3 was more accessible, and I have to say it was fun, it wasn't Diablo 2 to me, and this game sort of does capture the element of
it. Was a good game, Diablo 2, but it didn't have what we expected it.
Yeah. Well, in terms of gameplay, I mean...
But it was good for the new generations.
Yeah. In terms of gameplay, this game does have some interesting... I don't know, an interesting feel to it. And it is satisfying in the sense that every time you get a critical hit, you either get a bigger gout of blood or, you know, you can set them on fire if you're spell enchanted. And it's just, it looks really... It feels really enjoyable to play. Now, the thing with the potions, is, as you might notice, is I have a full health potion over here, but check this out. I only use a little bit of it, but it heals.
Interesting.
So, and I believe you can buy empty bottles, so there might be a chance you can heal from it. Now, more people will know about that than... But it seems, I mean, there's a lot of potential with this game. I can see a lot of potential, and I'm looking forward to buying it when it's out.
No buying, remember?
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
It's so, that's the thing,
but
it's
you can,
so amazing.
But if your beta finished, you can pay 10 BD to keep playing.
$10, you mean?
Yeah.
$10, sorry. We think in terms of BD, sorry guys.
So
local currency. Okay,
local
so $10 to continue playing?
Yeah, $10 to continue playing the beta.
Now the question is,
It's
will I be able to...
It's gonna be the closed beta, not the open.
Ah, the one that's... Oh yeah, I get this... Yeah, I guess, but do I get to carry my character from the beta? Because if I work on my character, you know, I think there is no guarantees, because
there's no guarantee about it.
They're saying, you know, level cap 100, maybe not, maybe. They're still working on
because
things.
people in the beta already reached level 70, which because the beta has been open like for a while now.
Yeah.
People got addicted.
Hell, if I had that all the time, I'd be addicted.
Let me tell you some stats. Passive skills. Okay, this is off the wiki. All classes share the same selection of 750 passive skills.
Oh, check this out. I can level it up again, right?
And 50. That is probably the biggest skill tree ever created for a game. Period. I think that is it. Like I saw Witcher 2 and other games that had big skill trees.
Witcher 2 did not have that much.
Big. I think it's big. Come on, look at
for you, yes.
Yeah, it's bigger than Diablo 2, right? It was.
Diablo 2 was all about what you power up. It wasn't that you had a large choice.
It was like you just spam like summon or poison for a necromancer. Poison definitely.
What I like about
I wouldn't touch necromancer. I'd go with the sorceress, teleport, and meteor, fireball. Well, but that's me. Other people will tell me that they have better options.
What I like about this is like you can have your own unique character in this game.
Check this out. Check out the after effect of lightning. It sort of paralyzes them.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you do a critical hit with fire, you can
set them on fire.
I just said that, and it's really nice. I mean, I find this an enjoyable game to play, and I really am impressed, and I wish more developers do what they're doing.
I mean, there are crazy, by the way, the leaks. Like, there's a leak called Iron Man, no NPC vendors, and no inherent mana regeneration for increased difficulty to foster group play. I mean, that is
hardcore,
evil.
Man.
They had difficulties like Diablo. I think they're gonna make even harder difficulties as the game opens.
I think at level, the Diablo 3, once you reached, I believe, Hell, you kind of maxed out on level 60, and you had to grind for items in Inferno. So this game, I think, will give you more of a chance, because you know, at level 100 you have more, you know, you have the passive skills, you have 100 levels, maybe you can work out things more, your items level up. Yeah, did I get that right, Figment? Your items level up, correct?
Not your items, but see, for example, this gem levels up, and actually I was looking at it, and you can unsocket it.
If you unsocket it, your skill goes.
Yes, but you can put it anywhere else.
So if you put it in the sword for a warrior, does the warrior have the skill also?
No, but he'll probably have something on the lines of whatever this. He'd have a skill similar, you know?
So if anyone...
See, I just set that thing on fire just there.
So you're like fire and lightning.
Basically the witch, I believe, has everything from curses to... She's your necromancer slash sorceress.
Depends on what you actually want.
And what what spells you purchase or whatever find.
So if you put your passive on mostly elements, so you better have
elemental spells, exactly.
Okay.
Or if you want to have hexes, then hexes.
So kind of, let's give a quick, what do we think of the game, and is it worth it or not? I mean, there is no is it worth it, it's free, come on. Yeah. But I'm saying, is it worth downloading or not?
Is it worth your time? Yes.
If you're a huge Diablo fan and you like it and you wanted something more than Diablo 3, this is the Diablo universe you never got.
Exactly, I would say I would agree with that. If you're a kind of an item hoarder slash skill, like I mean customization freak, and a lot of us are, you would absolutely love this game, I think, and I love it. I love this game.
And it has something like Dark Souls where you can invade another player and kill him.
So a lot of you hardcore players, you know, you can piss off noobs and steal their items.
Well, check this out. The map,
pretty much. You've
got Diablo again. I mean, this is, I have to say, this game does make me feel really happy with it. So yeah, if you're a Diablo 2 fan, like my colleague said, then this is the game for you guys.
Alright, to wrap up, you can head over to pathofexile.com to see more about the game.